Good evening, my fellow citizens. I'm sure many of us never would have imagined we would experience a global pandemic of this magnitude at this point in our lifetimes. Trust me, this was not a decision that was made lightly, but it was made for the greater good. We follow what gets reported in the news, and we see how people all across the nation are reacting, and it makes some of us want to panic. There is no need to panic. Your local, county, and state leaders continue to be united, vigilant, and are constantly working to keep you informed and protected. Whereas the undersigned is the duly elected mayor of the city of Logansport, Indiana, and whereas Indiana Code Section 10-14-3-29A1 permits the mayor as the principal executive officer of the city to declare a local emergency, and whereas the mayor has a duty to ensure safe and efficient government for the city, and whereas the COVID-19 coronavirus has spread to Indiana, and based on information provided to my office by federal, state, and county health officials, the potential rapid spread of the coronavirus can be mitigated by limiting public interaction. And whereas to reduce risk of exposure to city employees and the public, it is necessary to temporarily limit public access to the City of Logansport City Building and other City of Logansport municipal buildings, and authorize some or all employees to work from home during this emergency. It is thus declared that a state of local emergency exists in the City of Logansport. As a result of this local emergency, public access to the City of Logansport City Building and all other City of Logansport municipal buildings shall be restricted to city employees and other persons deemed essential by the office or the mayor, the chief of police, the fire chief, the mayor's designee, and the city clerk treasurer. The mayor hereby authorizes the Board of Public Works and Safety to make the necessary arrangements and accommodations to allow public meetings to continue in the City of Logansport City Building that are currently scheduled and are necessary to conduct essential city business and for the public to attend and participate in accordance with Indiana's open door law. The City of Logansport will continue to offer city services, though some services may be restricted or delayed during this emergency. Services deemed essential services, including public safety services and sanitation, will continue to operate with adjustments as appropriate to ensure essential service continues. The City of Logansport Police Department is hereby authorized to take lawful action necessary to effectuate the terms and intent of this declaration, to reduce the risk of further spread of the coronavirus, which would reduce the efficiency of Logansport city government. We are closing all parks effective March 18th, 2020. The restrooms and facilities will be locked down. People will be able to utilize the open spaces and trails for walking and jogging. Recreational equipment will not be sanitized. Parents and residents are urged to use their common sense and avoid contact with other people and park structures. It is the intent of this order that the city, its elected and appointed officials, and employees will continue to coordinate all reasonable efforts with Cass County, local township, state, and federal governments and their representatives to protect the health and welfare of our citizens. Logansport has followed suit of other communities in the state of Indiana who have declared a local disaster emergency in an attempt to get ahead of this. And we expect more will take similar actions in the coming days and weeks in an effort to slow the spreading and to contain this virus. There is absolutely nothing more important than the safety and security of our citizens, as I've reiterated time and time again. We as a community have got to get serious about this. Working together and staying united, I firmly believe that we will come out of this much stronger and more knowledgeable than ever. And I look much forward to a return to business as usual and a return to our continued progress in advancing Logansport. Thank you and God bless.